Hello and welcome back to this edition of Bayou Time. I'm your host, Keith Weissite, licensed clinical social worker with Cherbourne Home Care. Very glad you're joining us. However you may be joining us, we appreciate it. And I always love when people come onto the set and it immediately starts to look better. That's always a good thing as I welcome in our two guests, Miss Rhonda Alfred with Cherbourne General Health System. Welcome, Rhonda.
Thank you so much for having us, Keith.
All right, glad that you're here. With her, Miss Bevy Jimenez, the PR specialist with CIS. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Keith.
All right, this is a really exciting time as we talk about Heals for Hearts. And so let's just talk a little bit about what that is.
All right, it is a cardiac wellness event. It's going to be held on March 8th, which is International Women's Day.
Right.
So it is a special program that's dedicated to awareness and prevention for women to get information about heart disease. And it's going to be a fun-filled evening. Mm-hmm. It's going to include a Q&A session with a panelist of experts.
Okay.
And we are going to have a wonderful dinner by Dominique's. It'll be catered by Dominique's.
Right.
We have door prizes, we have games, it's interactive, you can ask questions and learn a lot about women's heart health.
And what's always really exciting about being able to invite people to come and do that is because it's also free.
Oh, yes, that's a very important part.
Yeah.
It is a free event. This event is made possible by Cherbourne General, Cardiovascular Institute of the South, and the Foundation for Cherbourne General.
Right.
Because we know that as healthcare leaders in our community, we need to get this information out to women and the warning signs and prevention tips that they need to know to be aware.
Yeah. And so, Bevy, why is it so very important for women to know these things? Why is it important for women to be aware of that?
Heart disease is the #1 killer of women, more than all cancers combined. You know, women are concerned about breast cancer and other things. And so heart disease is still the #1 killer. So CIS and TGMC really want women to know how to know if they're at risk, what the symptoms might be. Heart disease really can look and feel different for women as well than it does for men, right? And so that's what the event is all about, giving these ladies a chance. You know, they take care of everyone else. They are the caregivers.
Right.
This night is about them. Take care of yourself. Come and learn these very tangible ways to improve your health and have fun while you're doing it.
Right. And I know very often it's the women who are the caregivers, and because heart problems, heart disease, and heart attacks present so differently in women, we need to determine, is that stress or are these some symptoms and subtle symptoms of a heart attack?
Yes.
All right, very good. And so let's talk a little bit about the presenters. We have some from Cherbourne General, we have some from Cardiovascular Institute of the South. Tell us about the ones coming from Cherbourne General, Rhonda.
All right, from Cherbourne General, we have Michelle Bricino. She is a registered dietitian. She's also an obesity medicine specialist.
Right.
She's one of only 4 in the whole state of Louisiana. And so she will be talking about how a healthy diet can improve heart health and the things that are good for you and the things that are bad for you to eat.
Right,
So
that we need to know.
Yes. And then we have Amelia Castell, who is our community wellness coordinator, and she's more into the exercise and physical fitness part of it. So she'll be talking about how exercise can benefit good cardiovascular health.
And we hear it all the time. Better cardiovascular health is about our diet and what we eat, and exercise, how we do it and how often.
That's right.
So it's good to have those experts. Let's talk about some of the people from CIS, Bevy.
Yes. Well, we would be remiss not to have a doctor on our panel. So we will have Dr. Shane Prejean. He's an interventional cardiologist. And so he's going to be able to help women understand specifically all of these heart health things that they need to know in regards to their medicine, their care. We also will have Amanda Laperouse. She is our Director of Behavioral Health at CIS. She's going to talk about some cultural differences in women as well as overall health and a holistic approach to improving health.
Yeah. Well, I want to tell you how very dedicated our community is to seeing the doctors at CIS. There was a young woman, a 54-year-old, who had some problems with some pain in her chest, and the primary care doctor said, you know what, I don't think this is cardiac related, but I want you to go see your cardiologist at CIS. And she has her first appointment with CIS. She's never been before, and she's going next week. So, and she's seeing Dr. Prejean. So just so you know, people are listening. So not only were people are going to be listening to this, but it's important for them to be able to know that. Now, always very important, this is a women's event. Bevy, let's talk about what people have to wear.
This event will be a fun opportunity to wear something cute and sassy, whatever
right.
you're comfortable in.
Okay.
So we invite women to wear their heels
Okay.
and to wear the color lavender, because that's the color of our event.
Right. Lavender, cute, sassy. Those are the things I heard. So try to wear something lavender, because shirt, dress, or even just a pop of color, which is fantastic to recommend. So if people are interested, Rhonda, let's let people know kind of how they can come to this. I know it's a free event, but we still want people to register. We want to get an idea of how many people are coming.
That's correct. For food purposes and other purposes, space is limited, so
Right.
we need to make sure that you register for the event. Again, it is a free event.
Right.
You can go to Heels for Hearts, Houma 23.eventbrite.com.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a long URL. Or you can
We'll do-
search.
right, or you can just
can
search.
for Heels for Hearts.
Right.
On Facebook.
And
And
that'll
then we
come
have
up.
an event page there, and you can click on that event page and go to register.
And so very exciting. And so one of my favorite females who always takes care of her heart. Jen, put that up one more time. I want people to know what to do. I know you've heard a lot of information, but Heels for Hearts, free cardiac wellness social. It's on March 8th by Cardiovascular Institute of the South, Terrebonne General Health System, and the Foundation for Terrebonne General Health System. You can go to get more information at Heels for Hearts Houma 23.eventbrite.com, or just go to Facebook and put in Heels for Hearts. It'll pull right up. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it. I know everybody's going to have a wonderful time there.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Keith.
All right. And that will do it for this particular segment of Bayou Time. Don't go anywhere. A lot more local programming right here on HTV.